Well, Becky, we're seeing really leisure and hospitality, as you would expect, really driving it. You're seeing them up 12% growth over last year, 12 months ago. You're also seeing weekly earnings for leisure and hospitality up over 10%. So you're seeing more hours, you're seeing higher wages. And of course, you're probably hearing it that bonuses are now being paid to hire leisure and hospitality on the front end. That has doubled the number of companies giving bonuses to new hires. So across the board, in all sectors, you're seeing growth. Construction actually slowing down a little bit. It's been number one. It slowed down. Leisure and hospitality strong on the front and the job growth.
You point out, though, that these are year-over-year numbers. And last year at this time, there were still a lot of people who were in pretty tight lockdowns. You didn't see the same sort of travel that you see right now. So where are we, let's say, versus 2 years ago?
Yeah, you're still seeing growth. And even in the last quarter, you're seeing solid growth, particularly in leisure and hospitality. You're seeing growth over 2 years ago. This is the highest overall small business job growth since the summer of 2018. So we really have had a very strong bounce back this month.
I know that geographically this was strong in all regions of the country, too, but the Northeast was particularly strong. What happened there?
Yeah, now that's coming back from exactly what you said. They had such a low rate last year at this time. So they're really off of a low base last year. The South is still the strongest consistently, and you're seeing it even pick up in, the states of Arizona, Texas, Florida, Georgia. Those are the strong states that we're seeing. North Carolina, where there's people that are taking the jobs, because, the biggest challenge these days for small businesses are finding people and retaining them right now in the job force.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. We hear from so many businesses that they just can't get people in the door, especially small businesses. If you're a restaurant or trying to kind of reopen, how does that match up with what you're seeing in these numbers?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a lag effect, meaning that we're seeing really strong job growth, particularly in leisure and hospitality in the month of June and in the month of May. So I think we're going to see that catch up, and people are going to say that they are finding some people now. There's still a lot of jobs open, but they are starting to really pick up and fill those jobs. It could be people taking advantage of these higher wage rates, these starting wage rates, and the bonuses. And we certainly think that by September, as things hopefully kind of come together where the bonuses on unemployment are coming down, that more people will get back to work and take advantage of actually the higher labor rates that are offered.
Hey, Marty, the situation has been changing pretty rapidly with the Delta variant spreading. I know just in the case of New Jersey, you went from 14 counties not having any problems with spread to 13 out of those 14 counties having moderate spread, just in the matter of about a week. How can you kind of dig through these numbers and see what was happening at the end of the month versus at the beginning? How worried should we be about this?
Well, it still seems that in June, toward the end of the month, it was still going strong. So I think, we're expecting still that the big bump, another big bump will come in that September timeframe as schools get back in, if that happens as we expect and hope. But right now, it still looks like job growth is really rebounding very strongly for small businesses. And we do expect that to continue, and especially in the fall.